Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. I've been thinking about getting a drone or a quadcopter, whatever you want to call them. I guess I tend to call them drones. And I saw this SYMA X5C Explorers 6-axis gyro RC quadcopter, and it says it's got an HD camera. It is $43.99. Lists, I guess, at $63.99, but it's $43.99 on Amazon. And what really caught my eye is the #1 bestseller, and it has 4 out of 5 stars with 4,197 customer reviews. Pretty impressive review status and specs. 4 out of 5 stars. Neat looking drone here. I'm not expecting it to be as good as, say, these DJI Phantoms, like the $13.99 Phantom 4 quadcopter, or even the Phantom 3 or anything like that. That's, much more expensive. I'm sure these are great, and they're probably much better. However, this is a neat-looking little quadcopter, and I was just wondering, is it worth the money? I mean, it seems to be. 4.5 out of 5 stars, over 4,000 customer reviews. It's #1 bestseller. For $45, you almost can't go wrong. You do have to add batteries, but I think they're only about $17.99 or something additional. It shows you the some shots of the copter here, and it actually looks like it's got a fairly decent remote control, 2.4G remote control. I remember when cordless phones were 2.4G. But again, $43.99, pretty cheap entry into this. And it shows here we've got 4 batteries and a charger for $17.99. So I guess that's the to buy additional batteries, you get 4 of them here for $17.99. So pretty cheap to add your extra batteries, and those are well rated too. And then they also have the spare propeller blades, which you'd probably want to buy a few packs of these. You get 4. It looks like 4 there for $369. But overall, that's a pretty cheap entry point. I mean, even if you bought the batteries and the extra blades, you'd be under $100 to get yourself a drone. I did see various comments, if we scroll down here, on the reviews. Some people were saying don't expect it to be great resolution. Like this one says the 2-megapixel camera is the equivalent of a webcam from the early 2000s. But then this other fellow says that the resolution isn't bad. He says the resolution is not 1080, but it's still pretty good. So, I guess it might be one of those things where you have to try it for yourself. I guess 2 things. I wanted to point it out to you guys if you're interested, as I hadn't seen these before. I didn't know they were at this low price point. And secondly, do any of you guys have this? Have you flown one of these? Have you bought one of these? What do you think of it? Can you give me some feedback? That would be fantastic if you could. Leave it in the comments below. For those of you that want to check out this SYMA X5C, I'll put a link below. You can check it out on Amazon. See for yourself. Maybe you want to buy one yourself. It seems pretty cheap. I'm kind of interested in doing that and checking it out. So if you do have any experience with it or know anybody that does, some feedback below in the comments would be great. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.